Hi, I'm Walt, and this is Delta Astrophotography. Last night I was out in the yard with my telescope shooting something in the constellation Cygnus. And while I was just shooting away, I was leaning back in my chair, looking up, enjoying the beautiful crescent moon and the Milky Way core. It's very bright and visible to the naked eye where I live, and I was just having the time of my life. Now, a few hours later, as I was getting ready to go inside for the night, I think it was around 2:30 in the morning, I just happened to glance over to the east, and there was the constellation Orion rising. And that's considered a wintertime constellation, whereas the Milky Way is more of a summertime thing. And seeing both in the same night, that was a pretty incredible experience. But also there was the Pleiades and Mars and Jupiter all in the sky. All these things in the sky one night is like a dream come true. So tonight I was thinking about maybe photographing something in the Milky Way, maybe a little bit of Pleiades, maybe a little bit of Orion, maybe a wide shot with the planets. But then I got a text message. I've been invited to go on an overnight canoe trip on the Mississippi River. It'll be a sunset to sunrise kind of trip. I was thinking, I think I kind of want to stay at home with the telescope and shoot all these targets. But then I asked myself, are you insane? Yeah, there's no way I'm going to miss an opportunity like this. And I did just get a move, shoot, move nomad after all. This is really going to come in handy. Let's do a backpack dummy check before we get out of here. Let's see, we've got the Canon 6D with the 24mm f1.4 lens, a Canon T5i that's been astro modified, a 75 to 300mm kit lens in case I want to shoot the moon. Got the move, shoot, move nomad already assembled and ready to go since we might be doing things on the fly tonight. And there's my laser pointer. Tripod, T, intervalometer. Okay, I think we're good to go. Next stop, Quapaw Canoe Company. And here we are at Quapaw Canoe Company, and I'm putting all my gear in this red dry bag. Bill's bag! Just in case we tip over and all my stuff sinks down to the bottom of a river, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, we made it. We're in Helena, we're at the landing. This is gonna take us out into the Mississippi River, and we're gonna paddle downstream about 26 miles in the dark. This is gonna be incredible. They're over there putting the canoe in the water right now, and I'm just gonna let them do their thing. And we're off. And man, this is already beautiful. Just look at this. We paddled south downstream directly into the Milky Way. As the last light faded, the moon's reflection danced in the water as the Milky Way slowly came to life right before our eyes. few hours later, we arrived at Island 61 and I immediately started setting up for a classic Milky Way nightscape, probably my last of the 2024 Milky Way core season. I used a laser pointer to easily polar align my move, shoot, move star tracker with the North Star. As I was shooting, John was performing a Native American ritual called a smudge. It's like a spiritual cleanse that opens pathways to the Creator. He performed it for our friend Shelley, whose father passed away a year ago on this day at around this time. A few more hours later, we found ourselves at a second island just in time for Orion to rise. At this point, we were getting short on time because we needed to make it back to our final destination to get picked up by 4 o'clock. And as always, when you're in a hurry, things go wrong. Both batteries on my Astro-modified Canon T5i lost all charge after only a minute or so of use. I had to switch back to my non-modified Canon 6D. In the end, I was able to get about 8 minutes of light on the sky. For my foreground, I used the only thing I could find on the beach, this piece of wood. Oh, and John napping in the background. All in all, this trip turned into probably one of the most memorable nights of the year. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my little last-minute Canoe astro vlog, please let me know down in the comments below or give me a like. And if you didn't like it, well, I recommend tequila. Special shout out to John Rusky for inviting me on this trip. Thank you so much, and thank you for being an awesome captain and getting us through those big towboat waves. That was kind of scary. Another special shout out to Kaylee. Thank you so much for filming all the night footage of us on the island. That was really amazing. And finally, a big shout out to my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm now able to work a few less jobs and make a few more videos. For my final images, I didn't get a ton of time on them, so they're not as super detailed, but you know what? I don't care. These were amazing memories that I'm going to print out and put in some kind of memory photo book. And so I hope you enjoy them as much as I did making them. And I'm gonna get out of here. As always, stay spacey, clear skies, watch out for snakes, and we'll see you in the next one.